departure. Thank you.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I started off immediately just heading straight to the airport to head back down to Florida. And I'm here, and before I did, I texted and got in contact with the owner of the car that I'm going to be purchasing. And he conveniently has the day off, and I'm going straight from the airport to get the new car. So I don't know if I put it in the title of the video or if it's in the thumbnail, but you'll see very soon what car it is regardless. And today is a pretty crazy day. All right, I'm still kind of in shock a little bit about what just happened. I literally got off the plane, got in an Uber, and went straight to buy the car, and I own it. I'm sitting in here and I'm still freaking out. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't want to touch anything. I'm like, I'm freaking out still. I'm gonna head back to the shop, and then when we get to the shop, I'm gonna reveal the car fully, and you guys will get to see. I'm so excited right now. I'm geeking out. I never thought that I would be able to own one of these. I don't know where to look on my phone. I look here? Look there? Okay, I'll look there. Today's a monumental day. I don't know where to look. All right, let's go back to the shop. All right, quick little video before I actually reveal what the car is. I don't even know if it's in the title or not. I'm too giddy to understand what's going on right now. Driving the car to the compound, it feels great. It needs a little bit of an alignment, but this car, just sitting in here and just kind of soaking everything in, it doesn't feel real. It really doesn't feel real. I'm like so excited for this. It's so sick. What is everyone doing? All right, so it's time for the reveal. Some of you guys may have guessed this in the comments in my social medias, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I've seen the comment pop up here and there, but I've also seen a lot of people thinking that it was the Century coming in. And unfortunately, I don't know when that car is going to come in. I have it ordered, but I don't have an exact ETA on that car, so it's going to be a while, unfortunately. Just know that that's on the back burner, still happening. But this car is going to kind of come out of left field. I've wanted one of these cars ever since I was in high school, ever since I was a kid, and the fact that I own one and I'm staring at it, I'm still in disbelief. I don't believe that I just did this. But regardless, here is my new 1995 Toyota Supra. All right, let me get the other enthusiast reaction real quick.
Damn, that's really clean.
It's just unmolested, you know?
Yeah. You could not bought something better.
Headlights need a little cleaning up.
He's the second owner?
Yeah, he got it in like 01 or like 03.
Damn. This is really clean.
It's
I wish mine was better.
crazy.
Woo! Jeez! Jeez! Oh, this is really clean, dude. Good job.
I'm so pumped. Thank you. Look at his chilling over there. Super boys, white super boys.
White Super boys.
Got that fancy pearl.
Yeah.
That? Yep. Perfect.
Sorry to sneeze on your Supra.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm still kind of just like,
Disbelief.
yeah, I'm just kind of in disbelief.
Did you Uber
That's
from the
nice,
airport to your Supra?
Yeah.
Oh
I Ubered straight there.
The best feeling ever.
Uh-oh, here's the here. What's his reaction?
I've seen this car, dude. I've been looking at this
No,
car.
I know you have. You're the one that put me onto this car.
Hey, man, cheers. God, I love Pearl. I wanted to buy this car when I had my white Supra so I could have two matching ones.
He told you no like 7 times.
True story, he wanted like more than what you paid for this
Yeah.
car like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, man, this dude's crazy.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, years later, it actually became a real estate price for this thing.
Yeah.
So he got what he wanted. He got a good car. All right, say it with me, guys. 3, God 2, dang it. 1.
God. Showman's going in with the Crocs.
Someone's like, please let this gator take my life.
Nothing to see under here.
You want to race my
Oh,
Ford guys need to Focus, race. dude?
Yeah.
Would win.
He's
Hold
automatic.
ahead.
Johan would win.
He's got you on the launch.
I mean, it depends how
on how
good
quick
he's
you
driving
shift.
that automatic. Oh, he got
How fast I can put my foot to the floor.
right.
Hey, it looks like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mike's a big 5-speed
Really
guy
good.
now. So.
I am. I might just not drive it because it's auto and just wait.
You gonna swap it again?
Take a recommendation.
Yeah.
Get a wrap or whatever. If you
Yeah,
look at
the
my
front
car,
wrap.
My car's getting destroyed down that driveway.
Yeah. Get a front wrap.
Yeah. The good thing is yours is still monster trucking.
Yeah.
So if you run into a Modelo,
Run into a
I
Modelo.
already had like a pause.
But it's a Modelo.
Our Modelo.
Armadillo.
Yeah, that thing.
Modelo.
I mean, there might be a Modelo bottle in the road too.
That looks really good.
I'm pumped. So before I dive into this car at all, I just need to make it apparent that I could not have gotten this car without the help from you guys. The hoodies that I released did so well, and it was super unexpected, and I appreciate the absolute hell out of it for all of you that bought a hoodie and was supporting me for that. That is partially what made this car possible, and I physically could not have done it without you guys, so I just want to make that apparent. But anyways, let's dive into this thing a little bit. So I've wanted one of these cars for a long time, ever since I was a kid in high school, watching Fast and Furious, seeing these cars on the road, seeing them at car shows, on my first car shows. It was just like mind-blowing to see these in person. And the fact that I own one now is ridiculous. So I was looking on the market for a white or black Mk4 Supra, and I had found a black one probably 3 months ago or so, 2 months ago, and I had reached out to the guy, and it ended up selling, and I was kind of devastated, but that was before I knew about this car. Now, funny enough, I have seen this car around town so many times, and it actually belonged to Adam's neighbor. This car was legit 4 houses down from Adam's house. Every single time I would be on my way to the compound, on the way to the other shop, I would always drive by his house, and he'd have the garage door open and this thing sticking out, and I would always see the car in there, and I've always wondered if it was for sale. Fast forward about a year, I become in the market for a Mk4 Supra, and I reached out to the guy. His name's Todd, super nice dude, and he was like, yeah, come check out the car, come take a look at it. Now, at first, for the longest time, he didn't want to sell the car, and I can completely understand why. It's a beautiful car. The outside of it is basically perfect. It's got a couple little dings on it that could easily be pulled out with a paintless dent removal, but the paint is in amazing shape. The interior is in amazing shape. There's virtually zero rust on the entire car. And so I went to go check the car out, realized that it was a 95 special edition, which came with gold badges, and I believe was the only year that got pearl white instead of normal white. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too caught up on my Supra knowledge just yet. This car is absolutely stunning. The paint is in amazing, amazing shape. Hard to show white on camera, obviously, but the car is straight as an arrow, aside from the tiny little PDR dents that can be taken out. The front end is insanely clean. Obviously, we can clean up the headlights a little bit, get rid of the yellow fading on them, and I absolutely love the gold badges. The front bumper is like in such good shape. There's not a single scuff or paint chip on it. I'm just astounded. I really am. I mean, look at that. Look at the pearl in that. It's so good. All the black trim along the car is in perfect shape. Still has the OEM rock guard on the bottom. That's not faded or anything. It's got the little OEM rear spats. Obviously these wheels are gonna go. He also has the stock wheels, which are also in amazing condition, that I'm gonna be putting on this. These obviously, you know, they're already on the car. Rear end is probably my favorite part of this car. And this car in particular, the taillights are in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm like, how is this car 26 years old and in this good a condition? It really doesn't make sense. This car's been a Florida car, I think, its whole life. He purchased it in 2003, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So he's had it for a very, very long time, and he's been babying it. He's kept it in his garage basically the whole time, and it really shows. This car, all the trim is in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with any of the trims. It's got a rear wiper, which we will delete, but I'm so stoked. So coming into the interior, everything is in really, really awesome shape. The little wear and tear items like the steering wheel and the center console bit around the shifter, stuff like that probably could use to be replaced. But those are just typical wear and tear items. One big thing on Supras is the dash loves to bubble up and ripple. This one is in amazing shape. You can see one is just starting right there in the corner, but everything else is perfect. I'll definitely keep an eye on that down the road, make sure that nothing happens, but it's got the OEM floor mats, the SE floor mats. This car is virtually untouched besides an aftermarket radio and some bling bling on the outside. Now I know you guys see that. Obviously this car is automatic. This car will be getting a full obvious manual swap down the road. It'll be getting the works. Obviously this video is just the introduction to this car, introducing it to the channel, but yes, it's auto. Unfortunately, it's almost a meme at this point. Every car I buy is auto and gets swapped, but anyway. I think one of the biggest selling points for this car for me was the fact that it was left-hand drive. Left-hand drive Supras are becoming a lot harder to find, and they hold their value a lot better than right-hand drive Supras. So I'm very happy that this is a left-hand drive one. Black interior, pearl white outside. Everything is just in such good shape. He gave me a couple extra things. He's got a brand new driver's side wiper, like the full entire wiper arm with the little spat cover on the front of it. Obviously I'll get the stock wheels for the car. He gave me the stock radio, which I might put in. Let me hop in real quick. The radio that's in it right now is pretty outdated and should probably be replaced. So maybe for the meantime, I'll rock with it until I get a different one, or I'll just throw the factory radio back in there for that OEM Plus. Sitting in here and just seeing the cockpit style. It feels so weird to be sitting in this. Everything in here is in just amazing, amazing condition. I'll fire it up for you guys real quick. Starts like a glove, right, Rudnick? Nothing too crazy, just a NA2J, but if it's on this channel and in this environment, you obviously know that this car is gonna get the works. No fender rolling, no crazy cracked paint or anything. This car is just spotless. I could eat off of it. I might. Now, obviously, this car being automatic, you might wonder what's under the hood. And yes, it is a NA. So it is the non-turbo 2J GE. Nothing really too crazy to see under here, but engine bay is in great shape. It'll clean up really well. I'll do like a full detail on it. I'm still like just kind of stumbling for words as to how I own this thing now. It's crazy. The world is crazy sometimes. It's starting to get to the point in this world where you can't get a OEM Supra anymore. All of them have been touched by mics, you know, slamming them, lowering them, doing crazy shit and fully modding them out. And this one is like untouched. So it's amazing to have a bare platform to start off of. He did a little muffler delete in the back, which is nice, but obviously if we're going to be doing the works on this car, it's going to get a complete overhaul. And it's going to be really cool too, because he's very local and I'll be able to go back and forth and show him progress and stop by, and he gets to see the car, and it'll be really cool. So this is the big announcement. The announcement that I have been hiding for the past month and a half, I guess I would say. The announcement that I've been saving up for the past, I would say 3 months, 4 months. Now that it's a reality and I'm sitting here and looking at the car, I'm just happy. I'm just really happy. That's all I want. All I want is happiness. So I want you guys to leave me comments down below on what you think I should be doing to this car first. I already have a couple ideas. It's got tint on it already and it's in great shape, so I'll probably hang on to that. The wheels obviously got to go. The suspension definitely needs to be lowered. I don't think I'm going crazy with this car in terms of height. It's just going to be a aggressive track stance, and that is the way that this car should be. Obviously clean up the headlights, give the car a full paint correction, stuff like that, see what the car looks like as is, and then we can go from there. But man, this thing is so clean. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are stoked. Without you, I definitely would not have been able to make this happen. So you guys are just as at fault as I am for purchasing this thing. So like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one.